Hi, my name is Sydney Hugel. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I chose the Transcending Perceptions Learning Community for a couple of reasons. I think the most important reason for me, though, was that after I graduate college, I'm planning on joining the Peace Corps and doing work around the world and hoping to, help as many people as I can go into volunteer work right after college. And I think to do that, I should make it a point to become as worldly as I can and learn as much as I can about other cultures and religions as I possibly am able to before I go out, so that I lower the risk of, out of ignorance, being disrespectful, because people take a lot of pride in their culture and their religion, and I feel like if I'm, as a foreign person in a country, disrespected them, I would, disrespect myself as well as them. So I want to be an ambassador and be as knowledgeable as possible and as respectful as possible, and I feel like religion is a very important part of a lot of cultures. So knowing that would be a really good baseline to learn about as many cultures and countries as I can before I graduate school. In terms of the aspects of religion, I chose to talk about the experimental aspect of religion, which is like the afterlife and things. So for a little background about how this affected me personally, my family is Wiccan or neo-pagan, or there's a lot of different names for it, but when I was 12 years old, my father committed suicide, and I had a lot of trouble dealing with that, grief and, wondering what happens after death. And, I wanted the best for my dad and everything, but as humans that are alive, we don't know what it's like. But in my religion, we do kind of have a version of the Christian heaven, which is called the Summerland. And in the Summerland, which is where you go if you were a good person, it's kind of like a haven of beauty and nature for the souls to wait until their next incarnation cycle. So I believe that, when my father died as a good person, his spirit went to the Summerland and is now waiting there for the next incarnation cycle for him to come back. And I personally found a lot of comfort in that, knowing that, it's probably not the last time I'll ever meet my dad. I won't know it, and I probably won't know it's him, but knowing that one day he'll come back and, hopefully become a better person through it and be able to live a happier life than he had in his past life, it brings me a lot of hope and a lot of comfort for what happens after you die. And you get a little rest period in between lives. So you die in one, you get so many years of, heaven, living peacefully and happily, and then you're incarnated again as a different person or animal or, luck of the draw at that point. And you get to live life again. And if you're a good person, you'll go back to the Summerland, and if you're not, then you'll just be stuck in purgatory until you're born again, which is frankly terrifying. But that's one of the most important religious aspects in my religion that I took a lot of comfort in, that really shaped the way I thought about life. And it really helped me get through a tough time in my childhood because I was so young. It was really hard to comprehend death. But so that's my introduction. Again, I'm Sydney. It's gonna be nice to get to know all of you. Bye.